ever caught your dog tilting their head in perfect confusion while you're having a conversation? We've all been there, wondering if Fido is actually following along or just hoping the topic turns to belly rubs. Well, buckle up, pawsome listeners, because this episode of Dog with a Blog delves into the fascinating world of canine communication. We're sniffing out the latest research to answer the age-old question, do dogs really understand what we're saying? Spoiler alert, it's not quite as simple as yes or no. So, get ready to explore the amazing way our furry friends process language, tone, and body language to decipher our every word, or woof, as it may be. Let's see if we can unlock the secrets to clearer communication with our canine companions. Stay tuned, and don't forget to leave a comment below, maybe your pup has something to say too. Well, buckle up, pup parents, because we're diving deep into the fascinating world of canine communication in this episode. Just like us, dogs are constantly bombarded with information. They use their amazing senses of sight, smell, and hearing to take in everything that's going on around them. But when it comes to human conversation, things get a little trickier. According to the folks at VCA hospitals, scientists aren't entirely sure how much of our conversations our canine companions actually understand. Dogs serve many roles in people's lives, whether as valued family members or trained workers. Their ability to respond to human nonverbal and verbal cues is central to these roles. My friend thinks I am nuts. We both have dogs, but she never converses with her dog. I live for the head tilts. It's like they can understand me lol. I don't know, maybe I'm just extra curious smile. By talk, I meant like having full-blown conversations, and not familiar commands, do you want to go for a walk? When I have a tough day at work, I complain to my dog about my day, and she would lay her head on my lap like she understands lol. Have you ever looked into your dog's soulful eyes and wondered, do they really understand me? Let's delve into the fascinating world of dog-human communication. We'll explore how dogs evolved alongside us, their unique communication methods, and how they interpret our words, tone, and body language. The power of co-evolution. Thousands of years of shared history have shaped a unique bond between humans and dogs. Our canine companions possess a remarkable ability to understand and communicate with us. This isn't magic, it's the result of co-evolution. Their cognitive abilities and social behavior have adapted to our way of life, allowing them to become cherished members of the family. Some researchers believe dogs have a basic understanding of human language, similar to a young child. They might not grasp every sentence, but they can infer our intent based on key words and cues. This means while they don't understand language in the same way we do, they can still learn and respond meaningfully. Dogs understand 89 words on average, a 2022 study reveals. Due to their evolutionary history and close association with humans, domestic dogs have learned to respond to human verbal and nonverbal cues at a level unmatched by other species. The language of dogs, beyond words. Dogs are masters of nonverbal communication. They rely heavily on body language, facial expressions, vocalizations, think barks, whines, and growls, and even scent cues to interact with each other and the world around them. This is their primary mode of communication, regardless of location or breed. So, what happens when we talk to our dogs? Studies suggest they pick up on certain words and phrases, but they're more likely to focus on our body language, tone of voice, and the overall context of the situation. I think it's generally the tone you use and how often you talk to them. I live alone, so I babble to my dogs all day. Because of that, they pick up on words pretty quickly. I also often use repetitive words to mean certain things, so they put two and two together really quickly. They get insanely excited when I say the word grandma or say her dog's name. They know the word meeting means they have to go have a nap in the office. So if I say okay, I have meeting in 10 minutes, they'll go to their favorite comfy spot in my office. Or if I say grandma is going to come pick us up so you can play at her house, they get crazy excited. It seems like they're understanding my full sentence, when really they just know the word meeting and grandma because I say it often. Over time, dogs form positive associations with specific words and actions. For example, your dog might associate walk with the excitement of exploring the park, or treat with the delicious reward that follows. This is how Mila, with her talking buttons, likely connects words with actions and desired outcomes. Sometimes I wonder if all of my dog's words are things we didn't want him to know, like pizza and hamburger. Understanding human language, a spectrum of opinions. Experts are divided on the extent of a dog's language comprehension. Some believe they learn words but don't grasp their true meaning. Others argue for a more complex understanding, highlighting dogs' ability to recognize and respond to a surprising number of words. There's no denying that dogs can learn an impressive vocabulary. Therapy and sniffer dogs, for example, are trained to understand hundreds of words and follow complex commands. However, their understanding may be based on association rather than true language comprehension. Scientists conducted a study where they trained dogs to lie down in an MRI machine. While in the machine, the researchers monitored the dog's brain activity as they spoke to them. The study revealed that dogs process language much like humans do. The left side of a dog's brain is responsible for processing the meaning of words, while the right side interprets intonation. Just like us, dogs integrate information from both sides of their brain to arrive at a clearer understanding of what is being said. A border collie named Rico, who seems to have an exceptional ability to learn words regardless of how they are spoken. Rico was able to learn the names of over 200 different objects and grasp their meaning after hearing them only once. This is similar to how young children learn language during their developmental years. Even more impressive, Rico was able to retain the meaning of the words 4 weeks after learning them, further indicating an uncanny ability to learn words independent of intonation. Chaser, a border collie who famously understood over 1,000 words, is a case in point. While her ability to retrieve toys by name is impressive, it's likely she associated the sounds with specific objects rather than grasping the abstract meaning of each word. This highlights the incredible memory and associative learning skills of our canine companions. Overall, the research suggests that dogs understand us through a combination of what we say, how we say it, and our body language. So next time you're giving your pup a pep talk before a walk, make sure you use an enthusiastic tone and pair it with positive body language for maximum impact. Beyond words, the power of tone and context. Imagine a chewed-up sofa. You ask, "Who did this?" And your dog responds with those irresistible puppy dog eyes. There's no doubt dogs understand our tone and its connection to the situation. They are incredibly sensitive to the emotional content of our speech. Subtle changes in pitch, tone, and volume can tell a dog volumes about our mood. Happy, upbeat tones signal positive emotions, often leading to enthusiastic tail wags. Conversely, a stern voice might prompt them to adjust their behavior. Angry shouts could trigger fear or even aggression in a dog seeking to protect itself. This ability to interpret human emotions is a testament to the depth of the dog-human bond. It also emphasizes the powerful influence our behavior and body language have on our furry friends. Training for stronger connections. Effective communication with your dog relies on 3 key ingredients: clear communication, consistent cues, and positive reinforcement. Training, playing, and spending quality time with your dog strengthen their ability to understand and respond to you, fostering a deeper connection. Remember, each dog learns at its own pace. Start slow, use simple commands, and speak to them like you would a young child. Here's the thing, dogs are experts at reading human body language and tone. So, even if they don't grasp every single word we say, they can pick up on the overall vibe of our conversation. A happy tone coupled with the word walk might send your pup into a tail-wagging frenzy, while a stern voice saying no could have them moping under the couch. So, the next time you're chatting away, don't be surprised if your dog seems interested. They might not be understanding every detail, but they're definitely picking up on the emotional roller coaster that is human conversation. And hey, who knows? Maybe with all that eavesdropping, they'll learn a thing or two, like how to finally convince you to share those irresistible treats. Those big, soulful eyes gazing up at you might make you wonder, do dogs really understand what we're saying? So, while Fido might not be fluent in Shakespeare, there's a rich conversation happening between you and your pup. By understanding canine communication, the wags, the whines, the subtle ear flicks, we can bridge the gap and build an even stronger bond. Remember, the latest research shows dogs are incredibly attuned to human emotions and cues. So, keep those walks interesting, those scratches behind the ears plentiful, and who knows, maybe you'll even pick up a woof or two yourself.